So the true question is, are we willing to take a moment, get a magnifying glass, and look at our culture? You see, we can all say that and agree on that there is a hiring struggle. We know that there's been a hiring struggle since the pandemic. But what happens in business is the leaders tend to say, well, there's a hiring struggle, so I can't find good help, so then this is all we can do. But is that true? Even with a skeleton crew, we can still have the correct culture and we can still offer exceptional customer service. But we have to change the way that we look at things. We have to start thinking outside the box. Because if we just give up and say, hey, we don't have enough people. This is what's happening in our society. We can't find the right group. So this is what we have to offer our clients. Is that really enough? Is that really the attitude that we want to take? Actually, if we're willing to look at our culture and say, let's make this team that we do have so exceptional. Let's make this team that we do have stand out. Let's be different and let's attract other team members, other employees. Then we're doing something special. Now, you might ask, what do I mean by this? You know, we live in a time, a wonderful time right now with the internet, with the technology that people didn't have years ago. So we have different ways of truly showing our culture. We have ways that others didn't have many years ago. Are we taking advantage of that? Are we being adaptable? Or are we saying this is the way we've always done it and we just, that's it? Sorry, it doesn't work. If we're willing to take a moment, look at the culture and see if our culture is correct, and first fix it if it's not, and then second, utilize technology to show that culture to others, we can actually attract and attain the correct team members. What do I mean by that, right? Well, first of all, the magnifying glass. Everyone says they have a 5-star team. That's, we're good. Everyone says it. Oh, everything's perfect. But the actuality is that many and most don't have a 5-star team at all. And it takes an exceptional leader to say, I need to start and look at myself, because it starts from the top. I often find that leaders will say, I don't know what's going on with my team. I can't get a fire under them. Are we talking to our team members? Are we letting them know what our expectations are? Are we letting them know what we will not and will allow in our offices, in our practice, in our organization? Are we complimenting our team? Or are we just finding the bad things and the wrong things that they do? Are we acknowledging their strengths? Are we investing in our team? Are we taking the time to find those hidden gems? And are we setting the example right from the beginning to show what true leadership looks like? What positivity looks like? Those days of negative ruling, that's over. I mean, with negative ruling, you may get some results, but they're going to be very short-lived. But we're talking about the long game here. If you want true, loyal team members, if you want to attract team members, you've got to work with your team, cherish your team, let them know what you will not put up with, but at the same token, honor what they bring to the table. That's taking a true look at your culture. Now, you look at your culture and you say, there's some things that we need to fix, not just on the leader side and the leadership side, but also on the team side. Now it's time to invest in your team. Are you investing in your team so that they are trained properly, so that they are bringing the best of what they have to your practice, to your organization? so that when they are dealing with your clients, customers, patients, they are dealing with them in the way that you want. Does your team know what you want? A lot of times things change and we have it dialed in the beginning, and then we don't realize that over time things change, and we change it inside our mind. But are we, from time to time, checking in with our team, with our employees, and saying this is the new standard? And then holding every single person in that organization accountable for living up to that standard. Because see, what happens is when you're clear about the standards and you're clear about what you will do, what you will not do, and you make this known to your team, they will fall in line. They know the expectation. But are you living up to the expectation? Because you cannot say that you want things a certain way and then you're not living up to that expectation. You're not going to get the best out of your team. It just won't happen. If you want a 5-star team, invest in your team. Make sure that systems are put in place. Is there a system for how you do everything? We take for granted that everyone knows. We take for granted that when new people come, that the people that are already there will train them, will teach them, and will show them the way that the system is meant to be. But here's the thing. Do you know that game, the telephone game? You put 20 people in a line and someone starts at the beginning and they tell the next person and the next person and the next person and the next person, and by the time it gets to the end, it's a whole different phrase. Trust me when I say, if you do not have a system in place, this is what's happening in your organization, in your office, in your practice. But you see, by having a system, by investing in your team, by making sure that they are fully trained so they know the expectation, they are then an extension of you. And this is the thing that we must realize. It doesn't matter how wonderful you are in your craft, in your skill set. Well, you're thinking, what do you mean? That's what someone's paying to come and see, right? Or to have done. You could be a master of your skill. But if you do not invest in your team, if you do not train your team to project that, and they are the first point of sale, first voice on the phone, first face that is seen to the customer, they're never going to get to you to see how wonderful you are. It won't happen. Oftentimes, you put the new person on the phone. You put the new person dealing with the public. That is the worst idea ever, unless they are trained properly. They are an extension of your business. They are the first face. They are the first voice.